be the next girl, and so forth and so on. But did she really thought that she would just go down there pregnant? And why would you go down there pregnant? Knocking on somebody's door, and you took all that trip from New York to Florida just to talk? You could have just talked on the phone. Why couldn't you just talk on the phone? Was she ignoring you? Was she blocking you? And if that's the case, you just invaded her space and her privacy. And of course, she's probably scared. If you block somebody, you don't want to talk to somebody, and they're like, no, you're going to talk to me. I don't know what you're going to do, because we could have talked on the phone. If you don't want to talk on the phone, there's Snapchat, there's Instagram. It's so many things that she could have talked to with this lady. So I want to play some of these parts. Have you guys heard about this case? If you have, press that 1. Let me know if you guys have heard about this case. Okay. Let me know. All right. So I'm going to get this together. Just give me 1 second. All right. So these are some of the reports that's going on. Tyler said he has. All right, so let's listen here.
Well, that was fast. Guilty of first-degree murder. The jury wrapped this one up real quick, and my jaw did stay in place because this is Sakiyna.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let me move it here so I can see the lady that's talking. All right, here we go.
Thompson, and she's, well, not the brightest bulb. She found out that Kayla Hodgson was talking to the same man that she's talking to. She tried to reach out to Kayla, but Kayla blocked her because, ma'am, I don't know you. It's not that deep.
So I had it right. She blocked her. I had a feeling that she blocked her. But if she is blocking you, that means you stay away. And why is she your issue? Your issue is your husband. Your issue is the man that you made that commitment with. That is your partner in crime. Now, if he has betrayed you, he's cheated on you. Trust me. If he cheated on you with one girl, most likely it's multiple girls. It's usually not just one girl, but that's not your issue. The issue is you have a man that's unfaithful, unloyal, and you're pregnant at this. He's supposed to be, ideally, the one that's comforting you, loving you, but instead he's spending time with somebody else. But yet, do you still want this man? Why do you still want this man? And clearly you should have vetted this man a lot more intense before laying on your back and opening up them legs. You got to really vet these individuals, especially men. Sometimes it takes a minute. Usually back in the day, they would say a man have to marry you in order. He had to sacrifice and marry you. Now, just because he marry you does not mean he's not going to cheat, because most marriages, these husbands do cheat. So you guys have to realize it's a big chance these straight men, they gonna cheat on you, okay? It's unfortunate. They gonna lie and say they not gonna cheat, but they're going to cheat. If you don't want to get cheated on, I would just say stay single. You can live like the Golden Girls, get one of your girlfriends and live happily ever. But if you really think you're going to get with this guy and he's going to be your forever after, and he's going to protect you and love you and honor you, and he's never going to cheat on you, that is in the movies, okay? That's in the movies. I have yet to run across any female that have a perfect ending. And I know a lot of females, and I know a lot of marriages. I was raised in the church. I've seen a lot of married people in the church. Okay? And none of it is perfect. None of it is good. But they stick together for whatever reason. But I really think that certain people like this, they have these ideas that this is going to be perfect, and they get disappointed and they don't know how to deal with it. So they're like, oh, I got to take this out on this woman. She is the issue here. If it wasn't for her, he would be faithful. If it wasn't for her, he would still love me. If it wasn't for her, he would still pay attention to me. What is it about this bitch? Okay? You don't got shit to do about that bitch. What about that nigga? That nigga lied to you. He don't love you. He just used you for whatever. I don't know if you paying for his light bill, his car bills, because nowadays they say these girls are paying for these guys to stay in their lives. These girls are the ones with good credit, not the guys. They the ones sleeping on your couch. Look at bad baby over there. She got all the money and she got a boyfriend called LV Baby Daddy. And he just hit on her over 500 times, spit on her over 500 times. And she just stick around and screams victim every 24 hours. I don't fall for it. So anyway, let's continue on. What else do you guys have to say about it? I'm looking in the comment section. Thank you so much. They said they love my hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, OG, how are you? All right. So I'm going to continue on and hear what else she has to say about this Miss Thompson.
Have them. But no, Sakiyna didn't just pull up to Kayla's house. She booked a flight from New York to Florida to talk woman to woman. And yes, she claimed self-defense. Sakiyna, this might be the very definition of premeditated, baby. You had so many chances to calm down. When you were on your computer comparing flight prices from New York to Florida, you could have calmed down. When you drove to the airport, you could have calmed down. When you were in that TSA line, you could have calmed down. When you sat in the middle seat next to babies coughing and screaming and crying, you could have calmed down. When you landed, you could have calmed down. When you were booking that lift, you could have turned around at any point. One different decision could have changed your life and could have saved Kayla's life, right? But instead, Kayla is gone. A mother lost their child, and you too, Sakiyna, because you gave birth while you were in prison. So you have also now lost a relationship with your child. That's two families shattered over someone who couldn't calm down and control themselves. Well, that was fast. Guilty of first-degree murder. The jury wrapped this one up real quick, and my jaw did stay in place because this is Sakiyna.
All right. So from her point of view, a lot of people in her comment section are saying male-centered women are dangerous. Now, what do you mean when you guys say male-centered woman is dangerous? I don't know what that means exactly. Comment below, male-centered. I don't know. What does that mean? Comment, let me know. Okay, let me take a stab at it. It's a girl. I don't know. I ain't gonna take a stab at shit I really don't know. Okay, so what is male-centered? Shit. I would never do no shit like this. I would never do this. And I'd be thinking, am I male-centered? I don't know if I'm male-centered or not. But if I was her and my man husband cheated on me, I'll be like, thank you for revealing that. All right. I have no issue with the girl. I don't want to talk to the girl. I don't want to know what happened exactly. I don't need to see the video footage. He cheated. That's all I need to know. Okay. And either one of two things I'm going to do. Either I'm going to stay with him and let him cheat in peace if I continue want this relationship, or if I want to break up with him and I'm attached to him emotionally, I will humble myself and I will try to mentally get unattached emotionally. And that's probably going to take a couple of weeks for me. Usually it takes weeks for me to unattach from someone if I'm attached to you. And while I'm doing it, I'm not going to let you know I know you're cheating. I'm just going to keep it to myself. And usually when I'm unattached to a guy, then I will use the cheating as leverage to get some stuff that I want, because I know I'm about to end this relationship anyway. So I'll be like, oh, I know you were cheated on me. Just see what else I can get from him before I end it. I want him to feel sorry and I want him to try to make it up. And if he don't feel sorry for it, then I'm already out the door anyway, toodles, and just move on. I mean, it's an experience. Nobody is perfect. Yes, he hurt my heart. Yes, I was badly hurt by it, but I knew the risk. And being in relationships, that is the risk of being in a relationship. Okay? So I would just have to move on, figure out, my discernment. Is there anything that I missed or not? But I move on. But I don't want to kill that guy for cheating on me and hurting my heart. I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill the girl. I have no hate or ill will in my heart to do that. I just don't. I just really want to be left alone, and that's decide if I want to leave. Sometimes cheating is a deal breaker for some it's not. Have I been cheated for? I've been cheated on. How did I take it? I felt like I was ugly at the time because at the time I was so materialistic, and I just wanted to be with him closer. And I'm like, is that male centered? Because I wanted to be with him closer. I wanted him to see me, and I was just needy. I just started to be clingy. And before I was never clingy, but I was like, I need to be clingy. Why did I feel like I need to be clingy after he cheated on me? I don't know. It's just, I just needed his attention at the time. But that was when I was young. I mean, I'm sure if it happened to me today, things would be differently. But I just needed his attention at the time. And then once I got his attention, I don't know, it just gave me more power. Because even though I wanted more attention, but in my back of my mind, I was planning to escape. I was planning to unattach. And I don't know, when he cheated on me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of awkward. I don't want to say I was more attracted to him, but I just wanted him more. But then once it kind of balanced itself out, and when I started being clingy to him, and then he started wanting me more, then I had more power to say, fuck you, man. Okay? Deuces. I don't know. I guess I needed him to like me or want me more so I won't feel like I have low self-esteem. I don't know. I just needed him to want me really bad, and then I wanted to break up on him once he did that. But I could not break up with him. I don't know. Was it because I felt that if I break up with him then, he's going to be happy with the person he was cheating on me with? I don't know, but I just knew I was not going to leave at that time, okay? I don't know. Okay, so Paulette said, my guess best would be that the girl put that man in the center of her universe. He's everything for her. She should Jesus. Oh, okay. So male center is when you put a man in the center of your life for everything. Oh, well, I don't think I'm male-centered because I don't do that, No. I like guys. I like men a lot, but if I have to continue life and never be with a guy ever again, I will be fine. I will be okay. I wouldn't feel like, oh my goodness, the world is ending because I can't be with a man again. If I could never be with a man again, I would be fine. So I don't think I'm male-centered. I'm going to think, because I'm like, what is that? Am I that? Because sometimes, like, I don't know what the fuck. Y'all come up with so many terms and so many shit. I don't know what it is. All right. So, it says here, now he's engaged and moving on with his life. Well, good for him. So somebody said he is engaged now and he is moving on with his life. Good for him. He deserves happiness too. He's cheated, but he still deserves happiness. I don't think he deserves to die because he cheated. It says could have landed in Florida and went to the beach and had a vacation. Now that's the spirit right there. She could have really had a good time in Florida. Went to the beach, found her a new man, honey. But I guess she was so obsessed with this guy. I don't know what it is. I've never been that way. I've never been obsessed with a guy. I've never been obsessed with a guy before. So I can't even relate to her. I can't even relate. I'm like, what the fuck? It says, and that man is free, probably enjoying another woman. Well, they already said that, he got somebody else. So going down here.
State prosecutors questioned Sakiyna Thompson about why she stabbed Kayla Hodgson to death inside of Hodgson's Tamarac home 3 years ago. Thompson told jurors she went to Hodgson's apartment uninvited to talk woman to woman about dating the same man. Thompson claims Hodgson attacked her.
Punching me,
Punching you where?
my face.
Where on your face? Point to it for us.
I don't remember, but everywhere
You
on my
don't
face.
remember where she was punching you in your face?
In my face.
I mean, this is why you killed her, right?
No.
Right?
Sakiyna Thompson, the male-centered woman who got sentenced to life in prison because over a nigga. This nigga. That's right. This nigga.
She said over a nigga. I like her. I don't know her, but I like her. And there that word again, male-centered. And I tell you, I guess I learned a new word. I mean, I've heard the word, but I still don't know what male-centered is. So male-centered is somebody that makes a guy their center of their universe. Is that what male-centered is? Then I don't think I'm male-centered at all. I was thinking maybe I was male-centered because I was like, I do like men a lot. Like, I like guys, but I'm not obsessed with men, you know? No. Okay. So this is the guy that she did this over. She killed another black sister. And I put that in the title because people scream sisterhood and black community, but do they really mean it? Because we hear this case all the time, and you guys are still not talking to your daughters about this or your sons about this. I mean, these obsessive people in relationships and not having emotional intelligence, and we just continue to see it on and on again. It's like, what is going on here? I don't understand it. All right, so she is so funny. She said, this nigga. I like her commentary. Tell us, girl.
You went to jail over a nigga caca. And he moved on to a new woman, raising your child while you're in prison for the rest of your life. That's why I keep telling all the young girls and the women in my generation to stay the fuck away from male-centered women. Okay? There's an old saying in the Caribbean, especially there's a Jamaican saying, she love men like dog. Okay?
I want to hear more she has to say, but I'm afraid that music is going to get me in trouble. It's that music. I don't know if it's copywritten or what. All right. Going more, looking more her case.
Imagine murdering another woman so that you can have your man to yourself, and now you're going to prison.
Time out. That don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. Can you guys help me out? Okay, murdering somebody because your man cheated on that person. The man is just going to cheat with someone else. I mean, someone that's a cheater, all it takes for them to be a cheat one time, they're a fucking cheater. Okay? If it's not going to be Keisha, it's going to be Pam next week. If it's not going to be Pam, it's going to be Tasha. If it's not going to be Tasha, it's going to be Teresa. If it's not Teresa, it's going to be Monica. If it's not Monica, it's going to be Cheryl. Do you see what happens here? The woman isn't the problem. It's the man that you got with. He is a cheater. He likes it. He's enjoy it. He loves sneaking off on you. He loves the thrill. Yeah, he loves it. He's never going to stop because he's a man and he feel like men can do what they want to do. All they have to do is lie to you and you're going to believe him. I tell you, I don't understand that mindset. I think it's delusional. All right, so let's continue on and hear what she has to say. Play.
And he has moved on and is engaged.
hours of testifying in her own defense, Sakiyna Thompson told jurors she was jealous of the relationship her boyfriend had with the victim, Kayla Hodgson.
A little, I guess you could say, jealous and like insecure.
Thompson admitted to flying from New York to Tamarac in July of 2022, in part to confront Hodgson about the relationship, hoping to convince the other woman to stop.
Say it with me. Male-centered women are dangerous. Thank you.
They keep on saying that. Male-centered women. This is my first, I've heard it, but I guess I really didn't hear much of it. I haven't heard a lot of people. Today, I've heard male-centered women a lot. Huh. What are more signs of a male-centered woman? I mean, what are more signs? You know? Tell me more signs.
Male-centered women are dangerous. Thank you. Because to not... So let me give you the rest that y'all didn't see in the clip, right? She's with a man, right? This man starts cheating on her with a younger woman. I believe that she's 28 or something in that ballpark. The young lady is 23. You hop your happy ass on a flight to pull up on another woman at 4 a.m. And she claims her intention was to talk at 4 a.m. At 4 a.m.
Yo, 4 o'clock in the morning? That's crazy. And you get invited to somebody's house. You just don't intentionally barge at somebody else's house. You get invited. And that's why listen, ladies, y'all need to start carrying a gun. Get a gun, because that 23-year-old should have had that pow pow and pum her ass soon as she tried to get in the door. I wouldn't even open a door for anybody at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. Can you imagine 4 o'clock in the morning? Somebody is banging at your door. Somebody is ringing your doorbell. That is so scary. That is so frightening. I'm on edge. If anybody knock on my door after 8 o'clock, I'm on edge. Who the fuck is knocking on my door at 8 o'clock? Don't you ring my buzzer after 8. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Listen. Okay, 10 a.m. to 3 a.m., 3 p.m., 10 a.m., 3 p.m. Those when the Jehovah's Witness people be coming, right? And I don't even like them messing with me. But 4 o'clock in the morning, that is just disrespectful. That's invasive. You have no respect for her time, and let you know you just didn't want to talk. That you don't have any respect for anybody when you barge into somebody's property at 4 o'clock in the morning. Something is off with you. She needs to be in jail forever. You took out a 23-year-old black woman, a sister, over some wood, over that don't even want you. That D don't love you. That D don't love nobody. Oh, that's so gross. That's so wicked. That's just like insanity.
You went to that woman in completely black outfit, a face mask, and a baseball cap. And then after she stabbed the woman to death, yes, she stabbed her to death. She changes into the woman's clothes.
She stabbed her to death in her own home. Could you imagine? How did that 23-year-old really open the door for her? I would not open the door for her. I don't give a damn what she would have said. Man, I would have called the cops. Cops, get here. It's a person outside, they got a gun, and they black. It's a black, even if it's a woman, it's a black man. It is a black man with a black woman, and they are robbers, okay? Hurry up. I think it's 2 black men. When they get here, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I misgendered you. I thought you was a man. Okay, what do you want? Fuck that shit. I'm going to misgender a motherfucker when I'm describing on the cops. Look, this is big man. He got a gun. and he is threatening my life. I need y'all out here ASAP. Okay? I'm not about to open the door for you or anybody else. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Shit. And then you got to think, okay, when the cops come, they're going to see a woman. They're probably going to think, they're going to think that's you. I'm going to say, listen, it's a man and he got a wig on. Okay. Look, it's a man and he got a wig on. Okay. Don't be fooled. That's a man right there. Take his ass down. He got it good. Help me. Help. Okay. Shit. Okay. They gonna come guns loaded. Get your ass down. Get your ass down. Take the wig off, man. Take the wig off. Okay. Shit. Man, I'm gonna do say anything to save my ass, please. All right. So so she put on the woman clothes too. How nasty is that? That's trifling. She put on the woman clothes. She had this plan. She had to have this plan for you to do that and then put on the woman's clothes. And then what else? So you just gonna go home and just be like, everything is fine and I'm with my man. How many women have gotten away with this? How many women have killed other women and gotten away with this and just lived their life happily ever? I believe it's some black women out here that have done this to other black women and have gotten away with this. I really do. What do you guys think? She was so confident. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Can we please get the likes up? Let's get the likes up. Okay. I wouldn't have opened the door. I would have called the cops. How does she know where the young lady lived? I'm assuming, what I would assume is she went to her boyfriend's phone records or text messages. She got access to the text messages and she probably sent her address to the boyfriend, right? So if she goes inside the boyfriend phone and she gets all of his messages, so she can come up to this lady's name and go through her messages and see the address. Let me tell y'all, I had a girl do that to me. Can you believe it? Yes, she did that to me. And I was like, I would never send my address in a text message again, okay? I will only do Instagram. I'd be like, call me on Instagram, snap me or whatever. I don't give my number out ever. It's like, just talk to me on Instagram. If you can't talk to me on Instagram, you don't need my number. And I'll do it in a vanish mode. I send my address in a vanish mode and I would erase that shit real quick. Okay. Yeah, I had this girl. She went through this guy's phone. I didn't know of her. I didn't know he was with anybody or anything. And she called me, confronting me about it. And it was like, you know about me. Stop lying. I'm like, no, I don't. Mind you, I don't talk to her. We're just texting, you right? And she's texting me from his number. I'm thinking it's him. Then she's texting me from different random numbers. And she's telling me about herself. And she's telling me all what she does for him and how he stays with her. Just so much information. Okay. And she was like, yeah, I know your address too. Is that a fucking threat? Look, I told your black ass. I don't know your boyfriend and I don't got nothing to do with this shit, okay? She just insisted. She just wanted to talk to me so motherfucking bad. I don't know why. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to take all his shit and I'm coming to your house and I'm dumping it on your lawn. All of it. You going to have all his shit on your lawn and he can live with you and you can take care of him. I don't take care of niggas, okay? And shit. When I was around him, he was paying on me, honey, okay? I ain't tell her ass that. But please, I said, you the fool? You the fool? Okay? Taking care of a man. Taking care of a man. Girl, please, I wish I would. A man can't never live with me. Hell. But hell, you play that provider role if you want to. But yeah, she got my address and stuff because it was in his phone and she went through his phone. So that's what I'm assuming. Let's go back.
And then goes back to the man that she just killed that woman for. And the part that gets me is I seen like clips of her in court and stuff, and she just seems so unbothered by it. Even the way in which she answers question is very much like, I was jealous. And she tried to paint it as self-defense. She was like, she attacked me first. You showed up at that woman's apartment at 4 a.m. by the man. Let me tell you all something right now. It's never that deep. It's never that deep. I don't want him. I don't want him. And this is, I
agree with her. I like girls like this because it's never that deep. You can have that man. Trust me, D is never that deep. And I'm never attached to a guy like that, honestly. You can have him, girl. I don't want him, man. I don't want him.
Never argue behind no man. Because let me tell you something. If a woman ever feels emboldened enough, if a woman is with your man, or if a woman feels like she can go toe to toe with you about her man or a man, that man has made her feel that way. So you can have him. Listen, I'm not even arguing about no man. Honestly, I find it quite embarrassing.
I feel the same way this girl feels. So what is she? Is she okay? This not male center, right? What do y'all call this? This is how I feel. This I identify just like her. Whatever y'all call it, whatever she said, how she felt, that's exactly how I feel. I'm not gonna argue. I think it's insulting to argue over a man. I think it's insulting and dumb to fight over a man. I think that you are insanity for even doing that. I feel that exact same way.
I find it quite fucking embarrassing.
I feel that way.
And despicable. Like
me too.
If a woman ever called me by the man, I'd be like, bro, you could do better. You could do better.
I wouldn't even tell her that.
Listen, I don't want him. I don't want him. But, baby, you got to do better. Like, it's so embarrassing to go to another woman. It's embarrassing to argue with another woman over a man. But to kill a woman over a man who you now don't even have. Pick-me women have 2 brain cells, and they never touch.
Okay, so this is a pick-me woman too? Okay, see, I thought I was a pick-me. So I'm not a pick-me? Okay, comment. What is a pick-me? Okay? I don't know. Am I a pick-me? I got to ask myself questions. Okay. What is a pick-me? Okay? What is a pick-me? Comment in the comment section before I have to go Google. What is a pick-me? Let's get these likes up, you guys. We can do so much better. Let's get the likes up. What is a damn pick-me, huh? If I had to guess, a girl that want to be picked, like pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. What is a pick-me? She's right. It says if you don't want to be picked, then why date? Okay, why do I date? I date for the experience. I date to get to know a person. Just because I date don't mean I really want to be settled down with the guy. So that's why I date. You know, do I date to get picked? No, I've never really dated to get picked. Every relationship I had in the past, they always picked me. I don't think that's a pick me because I'm not doing shit to get picked. You know, I have one of my fiancés. I was walking to school This is my younger years, of course. And he was in this luxury car. He was just beeping at me. And I was late to walking to school. So I really didn't pay him no mind. I was just like, whatever. Girl, he circled a block for me. Okay. Right when I was going across the street, he pulled up. Skirt. Okay. Rolled the window down. Gave me his business card, right? It was like, call me. I want to take you out. Okay. So, I've always get approached in that manner. So I've never did stuff to get picked. It was just like, hey, he picked me. He wanted my attention. That was step one. He wanted to get to know me. That was step two. I allowed him to get to know me. And then three, he really wanted to be in a relationship with me. How did I feel about that? I was like, okay. He gave me an experience and he provided me a lifestyle I'd never experienced before. So I like that lifestyle. I didn't want like a relationship, like a marriage, but that's what he wanted. But I wanted the lifestyle and I felt so safe and comfortable there. I was like, okay, I would do this relationship with you, Yeah. And I don't know. I just think it's always best for a guy to chase you and a guy that wants you, And that's how it's pretty been going for me. And I like how I do things, But I don't know what you mean by, getting picked. What are y'all talking about getting picked and stuff? It says, I feel that you are belittling yourself when you engage in this kind of behavior. This man better want me to pick him. That's fact. They just always pick me. Never have to do anything extra. Yeah, that's my story. But what is a pick me? Can y'all define a pick me? It says, that's how I was brought up. Just don't be fake. Pick me's will be fake, then pay for it. Okay. Oh, my ear. So are you saying a pick me will, I guess, pander to you? They will put on a persona. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do a pick me, okay? So pick me would be like, you'd be like, so what's your favorite color? And I say, what's your favorite color? And you say, my favorite color blue. And they say, oh, my favorite color blue too. I just love the blue ocean, So is that like a pick me? Like whatever he likes, you like? Like, even though that's not what you like, but you say that's what you like, so he can like you more. Like, is that a pick me? A person that changes who they are so a person can like them, Is that a pick me? So if you're not into eating a man cookie jar, would a pick me be like, I love to eat the cookie jar, If that's what you like, that's what I love to do. Is that a pick me? I don't know. I don't think I'm a pick me. Okay. Pander, yes. Oh, well, I'm not a pick me. No. I do pander, but I don't pander. It's just like, okay, in bedroom, I don't pander, but people feel like it's possibly. Okay, in the bedroom, I want you to be an animal, right? I want you to be King Kong and them up. You know what I mean? That's what I like, okay? And some people say, oh, so you like to be submissive. And I'm like, no, because I feel like submissive is when you're willing to do something you don't want to do, but you're doing it because you're submissive. I want you to be King Kong. I want you to go ape shit on me, okay? It's not that, like, I don't want you to and I'm just allowing it to happen because I'm submissive. No, motherfucker, I want it. Okay? I want it. So I don't think that's submissive because I want it, I'm not doing something that I don't want to please you. I think that's submissive. Like if it's something I'm not into and I do it to please you because I'm submissive. So I'm doing stuff out of my character and I'm submitting to you, because submission is not whether you like it or not. Submissive is not supposed to be self-pleasing. It's not to please you. Submissive is just to please whoever your master is. But I don't consider it submissive, because it's self-pleasing me. This is what I want. This is my fantasy. I'm not doing it to please anyone else. I like when my man is apeshit. Okay. I love it. I love it. All right, let's continue on.
Imagine murdering
that's all
another
she
woman
got.
so that you can have your man to yourself.
Let's see what he got.
I just knew that Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson was Jamaican. I just knew it. I knew it. But Jamaicans, we're not claiming her. Bahamians, do y'all want to claim her? North Koreans, do y'all want to claim her? Because we're not claiming her. We are not claiming her. But whenever I hear about stories like this, and I might sound a little perverted saying this, I always think to myself, damn, is the pom-pom or the buddy that good that you are willing to kill for? Like, you're willing to kill somebody else because of it? Did y'all hear about the story?
Come on. No, ain't no poom poom a D that good. Y'all have some good poom poom before and some good D, and you didn't want to take somebody out for it. I had some good, but I never wanted to take somebody out for it. I never went out of my character for it. It was just a good experience. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't even go 50-50 on it. You know, if he was like, can we go lunch and 50-50? I'd be like, no. He never asked, but, you know, I'm just putting that in perspective. So, no, I just think that's their mentality. I think they're always been wired to be cuckoo. And that's just how they are emotionally. I think something bad happened in their childhood that caused them to be this way. Or maybe that's just how they're born. Maybe they just got some, imbalance or something. I think that's how they're born. Or something happened in their childhood. But I don't think it's related to sex at all. I think that people give sex way too much credit. And I think people, they just, any issues they have, they just blame it on sex. And it's really not sex, it's really them, their mind. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. That's what I think. I don't think having to do with freaky stuff.
Y'all hear about the story? Well, here's the story, right? This is 31-year-old Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson, a nail tech from Queens, New York. Her boyfriend at the time was cheating on her with this woman, this 23-year-old woman. She don't look 23 to me in this picture, but that's either here or there. She looked 38. But anyway, the boyfriend was cheating on Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson, right? And Sakiyna hit the girl up on Facebook and Instagram, and the girl ignored her. So she booked a flight, okay, a JetBlue flight. Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson booked a JetBlue flight. She could at least book a Spirit flight or a Frontier flight. But anyway, booked a flight from New York to Florida, to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to confront this girl. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson was 2 months pregnant at the time. So she flew JetBlue from New York to Fort Lauderdale to confront this girl, 2 months pregnant. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and knock at the door is Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson at this girl's Tamarac apartment. And being from Broward, I'm from Broward County. I grew up close to Tamarac. That apartment complex, I've seen it before, and I think that's a gated apartment complex. I know it's gated, so how did Sakiyna Man-Clown Thompson even get in the gate? But anyway, knock at the door is Sakiyna. Open up, it's me. The girl's sleeping. The girl's like, what's going on? So the girl opened up the door, and there's Sakiyna. They go back and forth. They start fighting, and Sakiyna end up Sakiyna Man Clown Thompson end up killing the girl. She stabbed her in her stomach. So after Sakiyna Man Clown Thompson realized that she killed the girl, she was like, oh shit, just murdered her. So I'm gonna put on her clothes and clean up the evidence and throw the evidence away. Because I'm a crazy ass bitch. I'm a crazy ass, male-centered ass bitch. And now Sakiyna Man Clown Thompson is charged with first-degree murder. Sakiyna Man Clown Thompson, you love man like dog. Someone on the love man like dog. All this.
Okay. So did she take the girl clothes off? I mean, that's crazy. So you have a dead body and you take her clothes off and you take your clothes off and you put her clothes on? Were these different clothes that she had on, or the clothes? It had to be, I'm thinking logically, but she's not a logical person. I'm thinking it has to be she went in her closet to put her clothes on because maybe her clothes was bloody. That's what I'm thinking. You know, she put on her clothes on. And for her to be so bold, she didn't cry over this girl. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys be like, oh my God, you know, I bet you can't sleep at night. I bet they can sleep at night. They don't care. They have no value about your life. They really don't. I know you guys are projecting. You're thinking, well, if you were in that situation, this is how you would feel, but you're not them. You guys don't think nothing alike. Yeah. So. All right, well, this is all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me. Did you guys enjoy me? If you did, press a 2. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I try to go live every single day. All right, so please be on the lookout for me. I love you guys, and you are watching Jessica Kohai Nor Hot Topics. All right, bye.